Oh, finally, they get rid of some videos that put me down. Which means I gotta do this more. Welcome back, folks, anyway, to Final Fantasy. I didn't know I could do it like this. This is amazing. But I prefer to do it like this. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to finish off doing some training, but we're not going to do very much because we don't need to do much. Then we get done doing this, we won't have to worry about Paladin Forum too much. It always seems to be sort of a thing about when they're really low characters, you have to really kind of get their HP up and stuff, you know? Let's see here. Yes, the almighty. Alright. I never want to see them. Because see, sometimes when I play through this, which could be also happen to you, that what you want to avoid is having these two, since they're, you know, there's something you can deal with characters that are going to be way ahead of you, but as far as like these two you are concerned, you don't want them to be behind. Trust me on that. You don't want them to like, you know, in the battle, and that's why it's always a good idea to save beforehand, and that way if you have to, you can reset and do that. Because what if you don't worry about it. You know, it ain't no big deal. But for now, let's go ahead and go to the beastery and see what we've got. Baron Warrior. Yeah, because we fought about 6 of them when we did the whole, 3 captains, and then on these guys, yeah. So they were new. We fought it in Fool. I couldn't think. Sorry, you probably knew. Probably screaming at me, Fool. Yeah, you know. Anyway, not that it really matters. But I think there's some other places too. But anyway. So it drops Feather Cap, which is actually a very rare, even though it's at the top of the list. I never really thought about it, but it must be rare because they don't actually drop those very often, like cottages and several outros. Side potions, somewhat more, but it's not as rare for Zeus to drop those. I mean, it's kind of sort of rare, but nothing compared to Feather Cap and Silver Out. It's probably because they didn't have room, so they put it at the top, whatever. Weakness is throw. Don't worry, we'll have more than that. We're like 15% complete. Would you believe? So, yeah. So you ever see where it says it's grayed out on an item? It only means that you can't use it unless it's in a certain area, or like, you know, like that. Blom ring was an automatic thing that had to be equipped to be used. And if you see tints and stuff, they can only be used on like you know, the world map. Well, that, I mean, or a save point, you know, whichever way, so that, you know, do that. It doesn't happen very often, so, you know, well, but if you're at an inn, you're not going to be using it at 10 anyway. You can either use one, you can either use the inn if you've got the gill, or don't. If you Like, but he had plenty of them, so I usually prefer to do, depending on how much skill I have, I'll go to an end more than I would use, depending on how much I have of these left. Yeah, like I don't really have that many. So it's just, I don't know. I probably shouldn't even be using the sword. I don't even know if it matters or not at this point, since we're not actually getting to the trial yet. Right now, we don't have much choice anyway. So, we might as well show off some of these spells while we're at it, since you have actually a chance to see them. We'll be able to see more later, but for now, let's defend, and we'll do Thundara. Oh yes. These are actually much better than Thunder, but there's something else that's even better. Ha ha ha. And apparently, I guess it's not in every version, so I don't know if it matters or not, but there is something else that someone else won't be having yet. Now these guys have, I think, 3 things you can use out of them, but otherwise they're not that. Yeah, you gotta be careful with them. You gotta make sure that these guys are protected, but it's not easy to do since we're not actually... I wish it was more easier to do it. Ah, there you go. They did the whole thing. Sorry, I fast forward to that. Tries to get fast enough. Because it seems to take forever. So, yeah, that also eats away at their MP when you use it. So you got to be careful when you use the twin thing. Ah, yes, comments. I'm going to finish it off now. Well, Cecil's sword of Boom. You only get 3 swords of these things, so you got to be careful with that. And now that we have very little MP, we got to go in here. We're okay on high potions. Phoenix Downs, we need to grab a few of them. I will grab a few more to get us by for a while. We don't need that. Could use a little bit of this. Yeah. I'll grab a few of these. That'll last us for a while. Those things are very much more expensive than getting tents. So, basically, you know, there's some other place we could buy them, but I can't remember where. There's also probably weird weapons and stuff they can get. Pyro, nice. Nah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's later on when we get probably the search tier thing that they can use. But either way, let's move on. Let's see what we gotta do. Probably best to go ahead and move on now. Never use cry. Or pray. Dumb tactic in this game. Most of these still are completely useless except for in some games. Light chemical. It actually does restores your MP. Always have to store it because that's the thing about this. Get rid of some of these gold needles. Won't need it. So now we gotta do this again. Not worried about gold needles. Don't need it. So now we've done our training course. Yep, this shouldn't be a problem. Now on Daryl's entryway. Ah, so new enemies. Which is still in the game, but okay. Okay, that was crap. Nope, didn't do a dang thing. How about Blizzara? Would that work? Yeah, it worked. Nice. Okay. Will you check? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? This is part of their trial too, by the way, just in case you're wondering. I mean, you never really think about it, but it's never not said anywhere at all. But anyway, yeah, keep your head on. You will have a blizzard. Much like it was for Rydia when she had to do a trial, she had to bring out fire to bring down the ice. Ha! Huzzah! Too easy! Whack! Paladin, the hero taught us not to submit to arrogance. Please forgive him for his antics. That's alright. I was kind of impressed, I guess. Anyway, meanwhile.
Come forth, Scaramouche Meteor. I summon thee as Skullbaz, the manly man with the weird
mouse.
immortal powers that I shall have.
Scaramouche Travers at your command.
Cecil aspires too much. He ascends Mount Ortiz as we speak. I shall clip his wings. Not that I knew he had any, and I shall do it now. He has no wings to speak of, but I might as well speak. Yeah, the figuratively wings he has. Ooh, yeah. I speak it so. Now be gone, Trebly Archmalone, and do my bidding, as you are one of the four.
So he desires to become my Paladin.
Dispose of him at once. His dark soul, his dark sword shall be all but useless against your undead.
Yeah, about that. I shall return with his head. Yeah, about that.
This is getting interesting, wouldn't you say, Kane or Con?
Cecil, or Cecil, might still prove to be quite a formidable opponent.
You dare question my judgment call? Don't worry though. You shall soon see what my judgment shall entail, my friend. The darkness that I control. 'Cause you think you know the darkness. I was born of it. See, no one dared care about me until I put on the mask, you see.
No, sire.
Scourgeman is one of the four elemental lords, or fiends as it is sometimes translated, in the English dictionary of the other four elemental advanced Final Fantasies, or whatever you want to call them. He shall not fail, or he will not be. He will not fail me, I promise you. For it was my plan all along. You will soon see the test that befall upon him. I know he will pass.
Rosa,
Rosa then will bear a witness as well.
yeah, she can't. Sire, please grant me a second chance. Instead of striking Leon, allow me the task of slaying him. Two.
Fear not, my friend, for this is your second chance. Just be grateful I let you live after that blunder.
What blunder? Cecil, Cecil. So yeah, you could have easily beaten that fight, which is weird, but it doesn't really matter if you win or lose that fight. It's not like you have to actually lose that fight. However, speaking of losing fights, I won't get into it now. No, that's right, I forgot. Life doesn't work on these guys like some people do. I mean, on some games. We can use it on the undead. Or cure. Yeah. I'm not going to promise to do 100% of this game, but we're probably going to get close since I know this game somewhat inside and out, you know. Always important enough to take out those other ones before you do anything else. So let's go ahead and do this. Somebody resisted. Nice! Ha 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 ha. Station 3. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Ah, look! The familiar face. Hello? Oh! Cecil! Cecil? Question mark? What brings you here? Wait, you seek Meteor as well? Meteor? You know about Meteor? You know about Meteor? Heh, that means you're Tella. Hey, old man, am I right?
Paladin, please don't be so rude. You stand before the great and mighty sage himself.
Heh. It is an honor to meet you. We came here from the Mystidia under the orders of our elder. Yeah, we're spying on... I can't believe it, sometimes it makes it look like confusing, but anyway, I'm back.
Excuse me, as I was saying, we were just serving as guys for Mr. Cecil. My name is Paladin.
Yeah, and I'm Paladin, Mystidia's most exalted one, the exalted mage of all the land of Mystidia and everywhere else. I've heard a lot about you. Kids from Mystidia? Huh? Cecil. We're already in Edward. We were attacked by Leviathan and on our way to Baron. What? They aren't farted, are they? I'm afraid so. On top of that, Gomez has captured Rosa. Heh, I bet that's his girlfriend.
Hush, you. That's enough of that nonsense. I promise one day we'll be girlfriend and boyfriend.
Anyway. I thought as much. I thought you'd head straight to Baron to confront Gomez. I guess the lightship, Gomez. My spells still lack power. I've come here to seek the legendary spell of Meteor. I sense a strong aurora on this mountain. I believe it holds what I am looking for.
But that spell is much too dangerous. It requires tremendous vitality for a man your age.
I admit I am old, but I will make Gomez pay, even if it costs me my life. Jeez, why are those so pig-headed?
You don't understand because you're still a kid. Now hush!
Says you're still a kid too. Cecil, you have yet to answer my question. Why did you come here? I came here in vain hopes of becoming not a paladin. I don't want to become a paladin, but I have no choice to become a paladin. Blech, as disgusting as it is. I cannot defeat Gomez as I am now.
with the dark sword, as they have been trying to tell me, even though I know it's not true, but that's just the way the writers and producers of this game have written this out. Even though most of the game, I got to pick up as with the dark sword. I long to pronounce this hateful thing, even though I really don't, because a lot of games has darkness in them. You're okay, like with dark magic, like that's really not an exception. But anyway.
Who's Gilbaz?
Don't you know anything? He's the one controlling Baron.
About that. Anyway, not now.
Not just an ordinary man, but a powerful sorcerer, brimming with vile power.
By the way, that's what evil is spelled backwards, just in case you ever wonder.
So you've come here to become a disgusting paladin. Then this mountain must hold some secret, just as I suspected. I shall accompany you. But this will not be my last time, I swear to you right now. Cecil has joined the party. Or it might be.
So yes, he's gonna have to stay at the bottom because he has to be in the back row in order to get him to be there. So station 7. Now the thing about him, we're gonna have to set him up. And there you go. We don't have to level him up or nothing. Ah, a new monster appears. The thing about him is he'll have some of the most advanced spells in the entire game that no one else has. Mr. Tella. Some new enemies that Cecil can't take on. Yeah, I don't know why it's level 1, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Watch him do nothing. Yeah. Darn, they hit very hard. It's best to have Cecil defend at this point. So I'm gonna say Sandara. Oh yeah. Nice. Ah, dumb Cecil gained a low level. He didn't need to. Why is that so hard to understand, darn game? Yeah, he has cure Rob, but he doesn't have cure. That was a mistake. I like how they could do some bit of damage, but Cecil can't do jack squat. Except do that, maybe. Nice. That's right. Let's go. Now Elduro Summit.
Paladin, stop it.
Heh, stop what? Let's go over here. Now, what I do now is we're going to so what I recommend you do. Oh, okay. Yeah, that really heals us. Yep. Make sure you're fully prepared for this. So here we go. Sarah.
I said stop it.
Heh, it's not me, I promise. So what we're going to do here is we're going to absolutely... Now, we'll wait until we get into battle here. That's what we got to do. I sense an in a vile presence. I will enjoy farting on you all. I mean, farting you.
Who's there?
Under Master Malicious, under Master Kill's orders, I, Strategy Leon, Strategy Leon of Earth, will deliver unto you the gates of Bel. But first, my undone hunger for your blemishes. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to save state. Because I think if I remember correctly, none of this will actually be something we should ever do. But we'll try it anyway. That's not what I meant to do. Let's load that state, shall we? Okay. Never mind then. There we go again. What's happening to me? So, before we get into another fight, let's definitely heal up. And we will heal up. I think the next fight is actually the one that's probably going to be the one that we can't do it, but I don't know. I seem to remember one of them. Fools, my true strength lies in fart tests. Join me in Bell. Back attack. This is my true form. Fart. Okay. Breath. This will actually song the curse. Oh, brother. And he's gone. Yep. How could I possibly lose? Oh, God. So I remember when they trapped you over there where you couldn't actually do anything, but what we want to do now... So now I want to head back. So, now we're going to go head back, and we're going to drop off a few things. So, yeah. Now that we've fought the fight for the final time, now what you want to do is you want to go do this. You don't have to do this, but I prefer to do it anyway. KO. Nice. We don't need to worry about them doing anything anyway, so... Suppose it wouldn't hurt to level them up some more, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, maybe we should do that, because they're only so close to it. Okay, they didn't level up, so let's see here. Well, because it divided itself amongst all the people here. Nice. Okay, that's not nice. But we did learn some stuff here, so let's take a look, shall we? Bio! That's pretty good. Have. At least it's a virus attack that causes damage. And we're gonna put that here. Causes poison. Yeah, I think Bio is actually much better from what I understand. I don't know, maybe the sim game does not. She learned teleport. Nice. I don't think Tilla learned anything, so yeah. So what we're gonna do now, it's gonna sound stupid, but we're gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna unequip Cecil here. There's a reason for this. I always try to do that to honor the Dark Knight, even if we can't use him anymore. I mean, I didn't say that. Make sure you unequipped him if you really care. If you don't, well, don't bother with it. But personally, that's what I would do. Personally, I'm not gonna bother to heal up until I get to the safe point. So, yeah, we're gonna be running from battles now. Cause there's no point in doing anything at this point. We have no need to level up right now. For anybody. In fact, Cecil didn't really need to level up at all. I was just trying to get something to drop, and it kept leveling me up for whatever dumb reason, so. But luckily what's coming up is, see, because this is all part of the trial for Cecil. So, you know. And between the boss that we just had to fight, that's part of the trial. Yeah. So, anyway. Yep, once we reach the end, that means, you know, there wasn't, yeah. There's no... When you see this go all the way down to where the bottom arrow is no more, that means you've reached the bottom. If that's like a no doubt to you, then, you know, don't worry about it. But, like, if you didn't know that, it's something that, you know, it's not really explained too well, but, you know, whatever. I never really think about it too much anyway. So, let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, we're all good here. So yeah, go ahead and save. That's what I would recommend that you do. So, this part is easy enough to screw up, so you have to be very careful what you do. My son.
Son, just who the hell are you? I mean, just who are you?
That's the first time the last time we heard this music. For much sorrow I have longed for your coming. Oh, what? Don't say that. I shall know and trust you with my power. Yeah, by doing so my pain will only grow. But there is no other way, my son. And there we go. Blah! I hate that we have to give it up. Makes me disgusted at this sight. I just like dark paladins and whatever. But anyway, break from your past and overcome your darkness. Only then you will receive the holy power. You must fight. You must fight against the dark, or the other half of you, dark knight. You wish to rid yourself of. Huh? Hey, what's going on?
There are two of them.
Cecil! 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 Hey! Hey!
Look out!
Stay back. This is my battle to atone for my wrongs. Okay? So all you gotta do is just don't do anything. Remember that. If you attack, you're not doing yourself any favor. If you have to, make sure you cover, use some potions. But for right now, let's just keep on doing this. And W magic means nothing right now, folks. Now he'll eventually power himself down. Some separate, some fight for justice. What will you fight for? One day you will see. Oh, okay. See? You have done well. Now receive my spirit as light, my soul. My light, my farting upon you. With this, you must stop Gobaz. Farewell, my son. Please wait. And there you go. Da-da-da-da! Cecil has become a paladin! Yay! So, but even though I say all that stuff because I've never liked it because we had to sacrifice it, Paladin does come in handy. It sucks in many ways, but on the other hand, anyway, Param says,
Are you alright?
"Heh, you must be."
How long do you know?
The spilling, I can't explain it. It feels so familiar. That voice. Those eyes. Whose are those? Who's those eyes?
If you don't get that reference, I really don't know originally where that's supposed to come from, but I've seen it in quite a few shows. So it's like I don't understand why they do that, but they did that. Like, I've got it.
Master Chella?
My spells. I remember them now. Nice. Chella has remembered all of his spells. Nice. Yeah. Me. T. Or. And light. Somehow I broke the seal upon Meteor. Chella has learned Meteor. Yeah. And in some versions called Meteor. I never liked that character, but it's alright. I mean, I wasn't against it anyway.
Yes, indeed, a great sage.
Yeah. Hey, Purim, I kind of think.
Cecil or Cecil?
Yeah, we have to tell you something. We're actually... I am ready to face Gomez! I am Doom itself! Dang, dude, you don't have to shout. I mean, this is what this guy does. I'm sorry for shouting in my grappling voice. That's what he does. Come! Cecil is sitting to Baron!
Yes, to Baron. That light, why did it call me son?
So that's the thing that never gets answered. Hey, wait up.
Are you coming?
Yes.
So what that essentially is some kind of being. I won't go into much too details into it, but it's just something to do with Cecil that you never know about. So you want to know more about it, we have to wait till much later into the game and everything. So yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Now, I don't think we have any magic to start out with. No, yes, we do. But if this Paladin makes it is, as much as he's still somewhat of a tank, he isn't half as good as a tank as he was as a Dark Knight. But still, as a light knight Paladin, he actually has much more uses. The thing about him is that the magic ratio for him is going to be the most suckiest thing, so don't rely on him for magic. You're going to have to rely on other mages. I can tell you that without spoiling the game. Because his magic ratio, he gets a limited amount of spells. That's also what makes him suck. But that's just in the magic proportion. But what makes him suck as the Paladin, for my personal opinion, is because we had to sacrifice the Dark Knight. But again, he has a lot of good uses. Plus, we can actually get even more better equipment along the way. So, yeah. Well, even though he has the most useless sword that you can't even bother to get rid of. Blows. Luckily for us, we have more we can choose from. But anyway, in the next episode, we will continue on. Until then, this has been a long enough journey as it is. Anyway, later.